So last week I was in my office, and my friend Jeff, he popped in. Actually, he is in the office next door. So the three of us share an office floor. So we have our three businesses there. And he popped in and he was telling me, "Hey, I saw your videos, and we just wanted to know, maybe one quick question I have is, how much should I spend on marketing?" Right? And I realized that that's a question I've never answered. I've never shared my thoughts on it. So here I go, Jeff. Generally, it depends, and there is no right or wrong answer, just because, and again, people hate that when I say this, because, I do not know where you are in this, in your stage of business, and what industry you are in, and, what you're looking to get out of marketing, right? Those are the three things. For Jeff, he's in a government contracting world. They do government contracts. We are in DC, Washington DC, or near Washington DC. What else that's like the main industry. But where I'm going with this is, usually the rule of thumb is, about 10% of your total revenue, or the 10% of the total revenue you wish to reach, or you wish to make, right? Again, I'm kind of blanking out. It's too early still. So it's 10%, right, across the board, just in general. And if you have to put a number, use that number. So if you're trying to make $10 million a year, you'd put 10% as a rule of thumb. At least that's better than having nothing. But if you're more on the, we just want to maintain market position, and we want people to just watch it, we just want people to consider it, then, you could go down to about 5 to 7%, right? The second thing is, also depends on, what your revenue size is, right? And if you're currently making 5 to 7 million, and you just want to maintain your position, about 5 to 7% is your sweet spot, where you can just maintain that. Again, keep in mind, I do not know which industry you're in. But if you're in a very, very tight competitive industry, right, then, say insurance, car insurance, or you're an independent agent, a realtor, things like that, then you probably want to move that needle more towards the 20% mark, because, it's a very competitive market. A lot of players out there who wants to grab attention, and you want to be there. So again, there is no right or wrong answer, but 10% is right in the middle, where you could scale down, or scale up, or dial down or dial up based on your industry, your revenue, current revenue, and your revenue goals. But keep in mind that if you don't do it, if you don't do marketing, no matter how good your product and services are, people are not going to find it. And if people are not finding it, then you're leaving it to chances, and chances are you will not be considered when people are at a stage when they're making decisions. So I hope that helps. And Jeff, I hope I have answered your question. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.